Hey, what's up? Today I have you Law 7 of the 48 Laws of Power. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. I'm not going to do a script reading today. I've just been thinking about all of the mothers and fathers that have to raise kids in this economy that really they can't afford to be raising kids, but they're doing it. And it's just been really haunting my mind. But yeah, this is important stuff. I mean, it's good to know, even if you're not really, power hungry, this or that, so you know how people are. People are doing this actively in your life. So Law 7 of the 48 Laws of Power: get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. And we'll look at a quick judgment here. Save time and energy while creating an aura by utilizing others' wisdom, knowledge, and hard work. People will remember you for being effective, punctual, and all around a quality leader. A quality leader. Effective, punctual, and a quality leader. That's what people will remember you as. Transgression and observance of the law. So we're going to look at how this didn't work, taking others' work, and then how it did work. For Nikola Tesla, it did not work. It's a big deal. Nikola Tesla is like, he wound up being a dirt poor old man. It's a very sad story. Very notorious though. He was a Serbian scientist. And this is just a peek into how business really works. In 1883, Tesla was called to New York City by no other than Mr. Thomas Edison. And Edison, what he had was a very primitive version of a dynamo, which is a tool in the electrical engineering community, I guess you could say. And he wanted better technology, and he sort of thought, to upgrade this dynamo, it's going to take like at least 5 years. So apparently he knew Tesla was a pretty brilliant guy. He offered Tesla $50,000 upon completing the upgrade of the dynamo. Tesla worked 18-hour days, day and night, gave it his all, 150%. He made the upgrade in a year, and he brought it to Edison, and was like expecting this huge check. And then what did Edison do? He laughed. He was like, "Oh, you don't understand how business works. I'll give you a little raise, but thanks for the upgrade." Very sad. So he didn't get the payment that was promised to him. And I mean, yeah, there might have been more Tesla could do, but Tesla was sort of an altruistic guy. He didn't believe that people were vultures, but people indeed are vultures. He got a small raise for one of the most important achievements in electrical engineering, that we still use to this day. And furthermore, with Tesla's future work, Edison just tried sabotaging him. Goes back into some other laws of power, just beating him down relentlessly. Tesla wound up going to work for Westinghouse. George Westinghouse had his electrical company, and I believe that's where he invented the alternate current, AC, and that's how electricity is distributed today. It's through the alternate current system. Still going on today. Westinghouse and other scientists at Westinghouse wound up stealing Tesla's patents, didn't give him credit. They just made a joke of this genius, and it's really terrible how that went down. And today, Westinghouse is actually like a front for big nuclear, just like Rolls-Royce. But yeah, after Tesla's credit was taken, he stood there, just a regular employee. And J.P. Morgan actually wound up buying Westinghouse, and Tesla was getting some royalties for his inventions, but when JP Morgan bought Westinghouse, the royalties were cut off. No more royalties for Tesla. He got a check for $216,000 that he was coerced into. Corporate America, they love coercing people. They're the fucking mafia. His patents, they were worth about $12 million at the time. He got paid $216,000. He wound up starving, living in poverty. At one point, this motherfucker, Thomas Edison, they awarded Tesla the Edison Medal of American Institute of Electrical Engineers. Tesla was like, no, I'm not taking your medal. You're going to let me starve. You're going to let me die old and decrepit. And all you have for me is a little medal to wear so that, I could. It was just sad. He didn't accept the award. He said, fuck you. You should have given me at least my $12 million. Tesla, all in all, he was an honest and hardworking innovator. He made life better for everyone, everywhere on planet Earth. And he was dubiously taken advantage of by Edison, by Westinghouse, by JP Morgan. Westinghouse is a nuclear company, and apparently JP Morgan owns Westinghouse, so JP Morgan loves nuclear energy. This stuff happens all the time. Tesla, Guglielmo Marconi, supposedly invented the radio in 1899. That was a Tesla patent from 1897. Marconi was a marketer, not an inventor. Tesla was an inventor. Edison was a marketer. He wasn't an inventor. Westinghouse was a marketer. He wasn't an inventor. Tesla was an inventor. And that's just how business works. I'll lay down an interpretation of this law for you here. Again, it's Law 7, get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. The altruistic nature of the scientist Nikola Tesla led to his work being stolen. The captors of his work enjoyed fame and riches while he starved, unable to get investors for future ideas because he didn't really have a name. All the people that stole his patents had the name. Edison wasn't a scientific thinker or inventor. He was a businessman. He spotted trends, hired talent, and stole from competitors. Edison stood out in history since he knew how to receive credit for work that other people did. And that's what you have to do in this world. You have to learn how to take advantage of other people's work to further your own cause. Make their work yours while remaining vigilant and ruthless for vultures, because there are vultures out there. It's a big one. Some keys to power. It's Law 7 again, keys to power. Don't hunt and kill. Live off the hunting and killing of others. If you are the hardworking, intelligent, creative type, then know that there are vultures circling above you, preying on your ingenuity. Do not become bitter from this dynamic. You will never get far doing all the work yourself. Get others to do the work. Take credit. This will make you appear to have a godlike strength and power. On a non-parasitic use of this law, use knowledge and wisdom from the past. Isaac Newton drew inspiration from ancient, medieval, and Renaissance science. Shakespeare drew inspiration from Plutarch. Using past knowledge makes you appear more genius rather than just a clever borrower. Or reversal here. So it's not always wise to take credit for others' work. You might not be in an unshakable position of power. So if you're not in that sort of power realm like Edison was, he was able to take from Tesla because he at the time had more power than him. If you try to take power from people that are more powerful from you, you're going to appear deceptive. and it's going to look like you're trying to push someone out of the limelight. And by not hogging the limelight, you will not outshine your master. And that's what you want to do in many situations when you're working your way up. You can use your ingenuity to keep your standing by respectfully giving the credit to your superior, which can pay dividends. If you make someone feel better, then they'll probably want to help you. It's pretty straightforward. That was Law 7 of the 48 Laws of Power. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit.